Wow, the weather is bad. Looks like I made the right decision to cancel my road trip to Georgia, my home during the off season. I am a planner, as you can tell by the calendars. I have the time planned out. Hello, Miss Golden Girl here. It's Friday night, November the 8th, 2024, and it's about 10:09. I am trying to stay somewhat on my work sleep schedule. I'm a night auditor, so I go to work at 11:30 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. on the days that I work. But this video tonight, is about me having to cancel my road trip to Georgia for the off season. I was concerned about the weather, and it appears that I made the right decision. So now I'm trying to get an understanding of the Colorado weather and how I'll be able to travel during the off season, because my plan is to go home. So I had an awesome road trip planned. You'll see my calendars, or you saw them. I'm a planner, so I've got plans till next off, till a year from now, off season in October 2025. You'll see I've got April 2025. That'll be the off season in between the ski season and the summer season, and I plan to go to Georgia. And then I've got the calendar for July 2025. I'm trying to plan what I'm going to do for my birthday. I usually, do something special for my birthday, no matter where I am. And when I was in Alaska, Skagway, Alaska, going there for 7 seasons, I would go from I would go over from Skagway into Juneau and usually celebrate my birthday in Juneau. I was able to get a discounted, might have got it free, I can't really remember, but Westmark had a hotel there in Juneau. So I would go over, I would usually take the catamaran over, and or take the ferry. I never flew over to Juneau for my birthday, so I would do the catamaran tour or take the ferry over. So I'm trying to do an excursion I'm really trying to take some time off for my birthday, but I don't know if that's gonna work. So I'll figure it out as I go. I'll learn more. But I had done a previous video saying that seasonal workers have to be flexible and adaptable. So here is a good example of me being flexible and adaptable. I had scheduled medical appointments in Georgia, so I had to cancel that. My plan was that I was going to drive to Georgia, do all my medical appointments, and then I was going to drive to Michigan so I could see family and friends. And then I was coming back to Nashville, Tennessee, so I could see family and friends there. And I was going to fly out of Nashville. I had asked my cousin if I could leave my car there. And then my plan was that in the spring, in April, I would fly back to Nashville, get my car, and go to Georgia, do medical appointments, visit family and friends, then go to Michigan, visit family and friends, and then, head back to Mountain Village to be back in time for the summer season to begin. But now I will drive in April to Georgia. So, but I posted also part of this video what's going on in Colorado right now. The weather is bad on the east side of Denver. I was concerned with the weather to be on the west side of Denver, traveling I-70 to Telluride Mountain Village. I thought that's where all the snow would be coming and snowstorms. But I canceled the trip because I was concerned about the hurricanes at the time, I was thought coming back on November the 20th, flying back to avoid snow, but I canceled the trip because of my concerns about hurricanes. So, but I'm learning, but I don't know from one season to the next, 1 year to the next, what it's going to be. So I just have to be flexible that what the weather brings is I'll have to work with it. But I am going to Georgia in April, so I'm going to maneuver around whatever the weather is. But I'm learning. It's really interesting. Prior to coming here, my knowledge has been around Denver. I have been to Denver a couple of times. I used to fly into Denver. I have a layover in Denver when I lived in Sacramento, California, that flying United, when I flew on United Airline, that the layover was in Denver. And then I have visited Denver with my children, my dad, when we did a train trip. And so that was in, I think it was 1989 that we did that train trip from out of Chicago to California. The Zephyr is what we were on. Going west. And we had a stop and we stayed overnight in Denver. I had planned a trip to see the Rocky Mountains for us, but the train was late getting into Denver, so we had missed that excursion. But I planned was able to pull together another tour for us. So when I go back home to Georgia, I'm going to go into the storage unit and my daughter's storage unit. That's where I have these pictures. And I'm trying to find the picture of us in Denver. That'll be interesting. That'll be an interesting story. And so I didn't realize at the time that my dad was frightened of heights. And so I was wondering, as you know, we had our own personal tour. We were in a van. And so, but he was sitting like in the middle of the seat, not going. And finally, when I asked him about it, he told me he was afraid of heights. I didn't know that. And so here we are up here on this mountain. But we went panning for gold. we were out panning for gold, So that's why I like to call my subscribers gold nuggets, and I miss Golden Girl, as I'm embracing my golden years. So I'm glad to get this video out. I'm going to take a loss on the airline ticket. I'm not going to try to fool around with it because I don't know when I would fly. So I'm just going to go on and take the loss this year on that airline ticket. And then so that's the way I'm thinking right now. I've got a few days to decide. Today is the 8th, and I'm due to fly on November the 20th. So I don't know. It's not a fully refundable ticket, but it is a ticket that I can change. So if it costs me money to change it, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to pay another $100 or something to change that ticket. And I may never end up using the ticket because I don't know, from each season what's going to happen. I think I jumped on the ticket too quick. It was a good price. And I said, oh, let me go on and get this ticket so I could fly back, because I wasn't going to try to do a road trip that late in November coming back into Colorado from Georgia. So that's life. That's part of seasonal work. All right, then. So I'll have this video to look at next year, October 25th, October 2025, when I am planning my road trip to Georgia. I'm just, which I don't know. This is all new to me. I thought the bad weather and snow accumulation would be on, west of Denver. But it's interesting to see they got so much snow on the east side of Denver. So, southeast, east side of Denver and the southeast of Denver. So, but we haven't gotten that kind of snow here in the mountains. I'm in the San Juan Mountains, which they say is part of the Rocky Mountains. So I got to do more research on that. The tour was to visit, and Denver was to visit the Rocky Mountains. And so, all right, well, till next time, take care. And remember, if you're pleased with this video, if it helped you in some kind of way, hit that like button. And also, if you want to follow me, hit the subscribe button and the notification. So I post at various times. Right now, it seems like I'm posting every day. It all depends on what story that I have to tell. I'm not monetized. I'm not striving to be monetized. I'm covering all my expenses myself for the channel. And so when I started the channel, it wasn't about being monetized. And then I thought I wanted to be monetized. But to be monetized for me, that's too much of a commitment, too much of work. Because sometimes I get in a mood that I don't feel like telling a story. I don't feel like posting. So I'm embracing my golden years, and it is about being stress-free. So I thank God I'm blessed that I've got fixed income, and now I've got this earned income. So I have in my budget, money to cover the expense of the channel. I don't know where I'm going to go with the channel, but it's covering the purpose that I started. Is so family and friends can follow me as I move around the country. I used to do smile boxes, and I would email it to them. I would, because I started doing working vacations in 2005, and I went to Alaska. So I wanted to share my journey. I've been called a gypsy. But hey, traveling is my passion. But since having the channel, my life has gone in different directions, and I share it. I share it, and hopefully to be an inspiration to someone else as we embrace our golden years. I enjoy the dialogue, so comment. Oh, so you take care. Thank you for listening. It was sort of disheartening not be able to travel back home during the off season, but Holy Spirit led me to stay put, and so I listened. Take care. Have a good Friday night and on Saturday in some of your locations. But I'm glad I got this video done. I needed to do it, and so boy, when I saw what was going on with the weather, it's like, oh, let me use this. Love you. God bless. Bye.